Hey guys, I'm here today with Mr. Lance Rochelle, head coach of Florida State University School A Team and USA Elite. How you doing, Mr. Lance Rochelle?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, and I'm doing even better speaking to you, my boy. Coach Rochelle, so let's take it from the beginning, man. What drew you to coaching after your playing days in football?
Man, after my playing days in football, man, I love the game so much, man, and I knew that I had to have something to do with the game for the rest of my life, man. So if I wasn't playing no more, I had to start coaching. I had something to do with the game, man. So I probably about a year after I stopped playing, I wasn't playing no more. That's when I started coaching. Man, I've been doing it ever since, man. It's 16 years ago.
16 years ago, man. What was the biggest thing you missed about the game?
Man, it's just the being on that field, man. And man, when you on that field, when you on the field, man, and you playing and giving it everything you got, man. You don't have a worry in the world, man. It's just like you're a kid again, all over again.
Okay. So I know you got many different organizations you got going on, but tell me about Grinding Grounds in particular.
Oh, Grinding Grounds, man, is a company that I started, man. It's the help train kids and to make it to the next level, to get them the training that they need, and through speed, agility, power, explosion, vertical leap, and it's a training that they need to make it to the next level for them to be ready to make it to the next level. And Grinding Ground, I also have a recruitment side of Grinding Grounds where it's helping the kids get to colleges, get 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 scouted. We're gonna take visits to colleges, take college tours, and it's to help the kids in this area get seen like they're supposed to be, because there's a lot of talent in this area, and a lot of talent go to waste if you can't if nobody sees it, man. So we're gonna help these kids get to college around here and get them some degrees. First of all, the most important thing is to get them a degree, and help them get fulfill their dreams and play college football, basketball, baseball, or whatever it may be.
Okay. So when you're training an athlete, what exactly in particular are you focusing on? Is it more broken down to position, or you try to do overall fitness, or what exactly are you focusing on as far as the athlete to get them better?
Well, at the beginning, I well at the beginning when I first set up a session with the athlete, I asked them what they're looking for, what their goal is, and we go from there. If it may be getting faster, so we put them through the speed and agility program. It may be they want to get better at their position, so we put them through the special position training drills that's made for the position that they play, and we go about what the athlete goal is, and because we set a schedule, we set a schedule up, we put a schedule in place to on how many days we train a week or what days we train a week, and whatever their goal is, that's how we set what we train them on.
Okay, so I know with Grinding Grounds, you also have you're the director of USA Elite. So tell me a little bit about USA Elite and that youth organization.
USA Elite is which well it's football. It's a 7-on-7 team that we have. We try to use 7-on-7 to get the guys. It's another platform. The 7-on-7 is to get the guys seen. We go to different tournaments, Atlanta, Tampa, Kissimmee. Uh, we we had one scheduled in Melbourne, so we just try to take the kids different places, because a lot of scouts be at these 7-on-7 tournaments. A lot of people don't know that kids are getting scouted at these 7-on-7 tournaments. Kids receive scholarship offers from 7-on-7 tournaments to play college football at these 7-on-7 tournaments.
Okay, so what's your goal as far as 7-on-7 for the near future? What are you planning?
Uh,
What's your plans as far as that go?
7-on-7. This year we had a 14U only team, but the goal is to have uh, 8U to all the way to high school level. So you'll be 8, 10U, 12U, 14U, 15U, and you have high school.
Let's redo that again. My bad. All right. So, what is your future plans for 7-on-7?
Okay, seven on seven. This year we had a 14U only. We only had a 14U team, but the goal for next year and the years to come is to have the eighth grade all the way through high school. So that would put 8U, 10U, 12U, 14U, 15U. Then you have a high school. So we want to have a team for all ages, all the way from 8 years old up to your high school.
Okay. I do see that you're Florida High coach, the head coach for Florida High Middle School. Do you have any plans as far as coaching in high school?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I want to get into coaching high school, being a head coach at a high school, and but I'm gonna take it step by step. But the ultimate goal is to be coaching in college. That's my ultimate goal. But definitely, I would like to have a high school coach, head coaching job.
Okay. I know you've coached numerous and numerous of kids, a number of kids. Have you ever just run into a kid that's just flat out uncoachable?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I have. I ran into a couple kids that was uncoachable, man. But it took a little time. Took a little time. Took more than it did for the other kids. But at the end of the day, when I sat down, got to know the kid, and the kid got to know me, he started trusting me, and I put my trust in him. We started trusting each other, and then the kid turned out fine. He was coachable to this day. Just graduated high school this past year.
Yeah, I noticed that you put on social media that you at a graduation that you had a numerous of kids graduations. How does that make you feel seeing your kids
Man,
grow up to graduate from high school?
man, make me feel like a proud father, man. And these kids, man, if you build a relationship with these kids, the right kind of relationship with these kids when they're young, they gonna remember you and respect you to their grown men. Just like those guys I put in graduation, they they respect me to this day, man. And I was asked to come to the graduation by one of the kids that was there that I coached.
Okay, that's amazing, man. So let me see what else, coach. I got here, man. Battery about to die anyway. I think we're gonna cut it right there. Battery about to die. Florida High. What's your goals for the season this year? I know y'all had a disappointing outcome at the district championship game, and I know you guys looking to continue on the success that you had last year. So, what's your ultimate goals this year going into the season?
Yeah, man. My goal is to man make teach the boys the right way, man. Teach them the game. I know they know the fundamentals, but we want to teach them all the fundamentals, the right way to play. And the goal is to just get back to the championship this year. And this year we want to win it. We made it to the championship last year, but we came up short. But this year we want to make sure that we get the job. We finish what we started this year, so we want to get the job done, and we want to win the championship this year. But man, my ultimate goal, man, is to help turn Florida High, man, into a powerhouse, man. We want to be the IMG of North Florida. That's my ultimate goal,
Outstanding, outstanding. So, I know that you throw you're an event thrower. You trying to get together your business together to throw different sporting events throughout the year and all that. So tell me a little bit about that. What's your main goals and what's your plans as far as events in Tallahassee?
man. Yeah, man. I definitely want to get. I'm trying getting into throwing events, 7-on-7 tournaments. I already partnered up with the a big name 7-on-7 tournament to host the event. So we're gonna have a tournament in Tallahassee. We're shooting for April, and but yeah, we want to everywhere else those tournaments to host big tournaments, Kissimmee, Miami, Atlanta, everywhere else. Why not Tallahassee, man? We're gonna try to throw big tournaments in 7-on-7 football, basketball, baseball. Why not Tallahassee? Everyone else can do it. We can do this. We can do it just like everyone else.
When you first got hired on, you had to, assemble a coaching staff in a short amount of time. So what went into assembling your coaching staff?
Oh man, I got guys that I knew that had the same mindset that I had, that we want to teach these kids the right way, teach these kids what they need to be taught to make it, even where we coach middle school, to teach them what they need to be taught to move up to the next level. And every guy that I chose got the same agenda that I have is to make sure these kids know what they're doing when they move up to the next level, and every every guy has the same mentality, just like me. Once again, in that we care about these kids, not just coaching the kids to make us look good if we win or not. We deep down inside really genuinely care about these kids, and we want these kids to know that we care about them, and we take time up with them outside of football.
So I know, understand that coaching takes a lot of time. It's a lot of long hours. Very little pay a lot of times. So explain to me, how do you balance coaching life with your at home life?
Man, it's sometimes it's tough, man, cause I got kids of my own, and I got a man, and one of my kids, man, they keep me going. He wants to play every sport it is out there, man. It's tough, man, but and I have I got a fiance at the house too, and my daughter too. So man, it's tough trying to spend time with everybody, but and coach football to spend time with these kids too. But man, with the grace of God, man, I think that I do a pretty good job, man. I give my time to the kids at the school or in the community, and when I get home, I make sure I still have game nights with the kids. Me and me and my fiance will sit and play around the cars or gin rummy or something sometimes. So I think I do a pretty good job. I think I do a pretty good job.
How do you like traveling with the 7-on-7 team? To my understanding that you said you traveled from Atlanta to Tampa to Orlando to all these different areas. So how's that like on the road with a bunch of badass little children?
Oh man, it could be trying at times, but most of the part, man, I really enjoy it, man. I really enjoy going out on the trip with the kids, man. Trying to get a win, trying to get the kids seen by scouts, and trying to make sure that they play their best game, man. But the road trip, man, the kids could make you laugh at times. Sometimes it make you want to pull your hair out, man. You see, as you see, most of my hair gone already. I lost a little bit of hair messing around with those knuckleheads. I call them knuckleheads sometimes, but I won't let nobody else call them a knucklehead. But I enjoy it, man. It's real nice. I enjoy it. I have a good time doing it.